Right, today we are out at Jenkinsville Disc Golf Course in Queensbury, New York. I actually just filmed a video through the Reds, which is the short tees, which kind of tells you a little bit more about this course, but it's a 9-hole course currently with red short and blue long tees. So if you want to watch the short tees first, go back, watch that. If you're just here for the longs, this is your video. So without any further ado, let's get into it. Hole 1 is a 348 foot par 3, playing into the woods to that basket right there. Oh, way too low. Threw that one way too low. Got lucky enough though that it took at least some skip. That should be right up there, close enough for a tap in. So actually, like I suspected, and a little closer than I thought. There it is for the tap in par on hole 1. Hole 2 is a 229 foot par 3 from the tee pad at the lower right back to that basket there. Oh, so low. Oof, that was ugly. So threw that one way too low, ended up off in this crap. Still a decent amount to go here. That's like worst case scenario. Was trying to avoid all the stuff in the swing through. Realistically, there might have been a little bit of a forehand flex there, but with the trees right in front of me there, I didn't really look at that. So that's about the worst case scenario there. So we're still probably deep circle 2 with it going downhill after the basket. Damn. Dead center basket. Right on the band though. Not really sure what that did after it hit the ground, but damn. So at least that kind of sat for what's still a tap in. I mean, realistically, it could have hit, come down on edge, and rolled all the way down here. So you've got to look at the positives in what could have been a bad outcome. I mean, look at the second shot. That was a really bad shot. The first shot was a really bad shot. Third shot, that was a great looking putt, just a little high. Hole 3 is a 298 foot par 3, playing down to that basket from the tee pad at the bottom of the screen. Not enough flip on that. Got lucky enough that it hit something on the right side and actually kicked back out into the fairway and still had a decent amount of flight on it. So definitely got luckier than I deserved. So I'm not sure what it hit, but it was something over here and it literally just skipped back out. Baskets from where I am behind that tree don't really have the best shot at it. Too high. Yeah, pitched that one just too high. Never really gave it that forward momentum that it needed. but it's up there for maybe a 15-footer. Put that away for the par on hole 3. Hole 4 is a 224-foot par 3 that plays up the hill to that basket at the top center of the screen. Whew. That was really close to a lot of the trees. Honestly, it felt like one of the best throws I've ever thrown. Just pull through. But I have to see. It looked like it was kind of close to the basket, but I'm not quite sure. Yeah, so a really nice drive there. I don't know if it hit anything here or if that's just where it landed. That didn't feel the best. But able to capitalize on a great drive, put that one away for the birdie. Hole 5 is a 273-foot par 3 that plays from the tee pad at the bottom of the screen to that basket back there behind all the trees. Got a little bit more turn on that than I was really looking for. Still looked like it ended up fading out. However, I think I'm long of the basket. Not really sure. So yeah, another one that pushed a little long. It's probably circle's edge or so. Yeah, I'd guess honestly it's maybe like 30 feet. Nope. Every one of them I've committed to, except that one. Figure that was one of those chances where I'll see if I can make the correction, and I overcorrected on the second putt. So this is what I've left myself with to save the par. Put away the 15-footer or so. Would have really loved to have had the birdie there, because I think honestly I probably got a little lucky with that drive based on how much it flipped over. But hole 6 is a 290-foot par 3. Plays down this hill, and you can't see the basket from here, but it's down in those trees. So when I played the reds, which actually tees off down the hill a little, I threw the Kratos, and it wasn't overstable enough to get to the left with everything kind of fading off this way. I'm really close to making the same mistake again, I think. It just seems like what I want to throw here, but it probably isn't. We'll see what happens. Oh God, that was horrible. Working my way down the hill, but honestly, I have no idea how the Kratos did what it did, but you can see the Kratos in the lower right-hand corner of the screen, and there's the basket. So honestly, not a bad result for whatever the heck that throw was. So like I showed from the last view, somehow I made this into circle 1. Kind of a little bit of crap here to deal with, but I honestly thought off the tee I was way off in the woods over there. Disc golf, man. I don't get it. That birdie was crazy. Hole 7 is a 486 foot par 4 that just plays down this fairway and then actually off to the right. Didn't quite flip that one up. Ended up catching some trees on the right hand side to prevent it from going way down the hill. Not sure what I'll have. So I am at the lower right of the screen. The basket is still down there. You can just see it by the big tree to the right of the screen. Kind of just had to throw it up at that angle and hope the overstability crashed. Still pretty short, but at least was able to scramble and get myself into not the worst spot. Probably should have just pitched something up under it. I think I might be behind a tree. Nope, it did push past the tree. It's right here. Able to still put that one away for the par. It's very evident to me that still 3 years in, from the range of that third shot, I really just don't know what to do. And I honestly don't know if I ever practice that other than just trying to go for a long putt. But I only ever practice that out in a field where I don't have to worry about trees. When I get into the woods and I'm that far away from the basket, I honestly don't think I ever throw a very good shot. So it's something that I definitely know that I need to practice. And I'm guessing there's probably a lot of people that would need to practice something like that, because it's just that probably just outside of circle 2 range to maybe like 100 feet in the woods. What do you do? Hole 8 is a 227 foot par 3. Plays from the tee ahead out to that basket right there behind the spider tree. Looks like that's a little deep. I contemplated throwing the zone, but wanted to be able to throw something a little lighter than kind of pushing the zone. Yeah, so I've got maybe a 20 footer or so left. A little high on the putt, but I was trying to make sure that I avoided that branch at all costs. But able to put that one away for the birdie on hole 8. Hole 9 is a 402 foot par 3 from the tee pad at the bottom of the screen out into the field to that basket right there. No! I don't really think you can see where that drive went, but it's right here. Basket's still up there. I honestly thought that was way in the woods, so it must have caught some of this thicker stuff and kept it in. Not really much here, and the wind's starting to pick up again. A little bit too much anhyzer on that. Never fought out. Kind of gonna be a long putt maybe. So yeah, that one pushed into the woods here. Really no putt. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm still in circle one and I really have no putt, so I'm just gonna have to try to pitch this one out. So we'll clean that up to take the bogey on hole 9. All right, so that does it for my round on the blue tees at Jenkinsville Disc Golf Course in Queensbury, New York. I ended up shooting 1 under par. Definitely some luck involved in that, but I mean, sometimes you get lucky, sometimes you end up being very unlucky. So you gotta capitalize on that luck when it happens. Still made a few mistakes here or there that I'd like to get cleaned up, but overall, really fun time. Really enjoyed the course. I think I might like the blue tees better than the red tees, but honestly, both of them are really fun to play. So I appreciate you guys watching. If you're ever up in the Lake George, Queensbury area, check out this course for sure, and stay tuned for more videos coming soon. Thank you.